Yeah, I'm going to that memorial service. But I need help to do it. I'm going to call my mom because she wants me to go. I think she wants me to represent for me and her. She might go too. I don't know. But I owe that lady. And I kind of owe it to her sister too, the one that died. She was really friendly to me, and it'd be cold. I feel I'd be remiss not going. I'm right here. It's this Saturday. I got to get some help though. I got to go to my mom's house, take a shower, and do my laundry because I got a pair of khakis, work pants, and I could put my tennis shoes on. My black tennis shoes, they're brand new. The ones I was using to train for running. I haven't done. They're in pretty good shape still. And I could maybe wear this clean and comb what's left of my hair and my beard and be clean. Brush my teeth, And this is the other thing. I think I might go back to Little Rock and just work those areas I was working before like a dog. Here's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about jumping the Amtrak to St. Louis. A hybrid thing. I could jump on the Amtrak to St. Louis because then it'd be less than half the cost. It's about $120 for me and my bike to get from Little Rock to Chicago. St. Louis, half that, easily half that, $60. It's probably $40 for the ticket there and $20 for my bicycle. Then I could ride from St. Louis to Chicago. Then it's only like 350, 400 miles instead of 700 and 750. And it gets there early. It gets to St. Louis like at 10 o'clock. It'd give me plenty of time to just ride right down to the river and take the bike path all the way to that bridge, go across to the Illinois side, and just stay on the Illinois side. From there, I'd get to see St. Louis going right through downtown. I could get all kinds of shots from downtown. The river, going across the bridge, across the Mississippi, then get on the Illinois side and go all the way till I get to the parallel to Hannibal, then cross the bridge into Hannibal. Then Hannibal, that's the one you want to go to. That's one of the jewels of the Mississippi. That nice old downtown, historical, city, town. There's another town that's the same. There's a few of them, and I could just stay on the Missouri and the Iowa side all the way up into Clinton, and then cruise over to and I know it a little bit better. I'd only be doing like 170, 180 miles of bike route that I've never been on before. Once I get to Keokuk, Iowa, I know it. It's not that great, but I'm familiar with it. So I'll come into town and I've kind of like got some places in mind because I've already been through those towns. So I'll ride into town. It's not like I can remember exactly what's going on, but as soon as I ride in, I'll go, oh yeah, there, because I was looking for places to sleep out of the rain and places to sleep when I went through the first time. And then from Clinton, Iowa to Chicago, I've done that back and forth like 5 or 6 times. That's what I'm going to do, I think. I think I could come up with $60 for a train ticket. That would it would make it less brutal, Because that's the worst part. The worst part is the part I'm looking at right here, the Arkansas part in the southern Missouri. I know the Arkansas up into New Madrid just sucks, man. It sucks. All right? And I don't know how the panhandling would go. Hell, I don't know how the panhandling is going to go in any of those towns. It might suck the whole way. But I got to do something. I'm thinking about it. That's kind of like a hybrid plan I'm coming up with. We'll see how that works out. I got to do something. I got to get up there. It's still a little too early, but that might be doable. I might see if I can borrow the money. That way I don't have to borrow the money all the way to Chicago, And I want to do a bike trip too. I could probably borrow the money to get all the way to Chicago. I pay people back when it's not like, hey, can I borrow money? And it's like, borrow? I actually pay people back. My mom's loaned me a gang of money $800 over the past like 5 years. I paid her every dime and then some. And I, give her money, cash gifts, not a whole lot, but at least that much. She's gotten paid back every dime and then gotten cash gifts I'm not expecting her to pay back. She's my mom. Sometimes I think I got some credit with her, though. But that doesn't mean she has the money. Just because she's willing doesn't mean she's got it. A lot of times she doesn't. Nah, I might not try to do that. Just come up with like the $60. I think it's about $60. It's about 120 every time I go to Chicago from here. It's 120 bucks. 120. Sometimes it's even less than that if I get it far enough in advance. Because I got to figure out something. I got to pull a rabbit out of a hat. And I want to do a bike trip because it's interesting. I think I could get some views off of a bike trip, and I want to get on the bicycle search results. I want to be able to honestly tag one of my some of my videos in a short as a bicycle trip. Bicycle trips, and see what kind of views I get on that. I'm curious because I haven't done it yet. They kind of started me. They had me on the bicycle thing a little bit because Bike Jeff, but then they realized bike nothing. He just has a bike. That's not good enough, and it's not really. I can't stick around here for very much longer. This is coming to the end of the line. That's for sure.